love of my life. We didn't have a lot of time to put this wedding together. We had about a month and a half to put everything in order, and it really was the biggest test of everything that I stand for, everything that I have taught you, and everything that I have worked really hard to create in my business. My whole goal in being an entrepreneur was not to have a business and a life. It was to have a life and a business. I always wanted my business to complement my life, not complicate it. And so in getting married, this is the biggest moment of my life, and I've created a business model that allows me freedom to be completely present for the things, the people, and the moments that really matter most to me. So I needed to be able to go completely off the grid and have the business still operate, have it still support my amazing team, have it still bring in revenue when I wasn't working at all. And I know that you may be craving that same thing, and I wanted to share this to show you exactly what happened.
I declare you husband and wife.
Woo! I have now been off for 5 days. It's Tuesday, and I need to see what happened. So I'm gonna check in on the business and see what happened while I was gone. And just as a reminder, we didn't do a launch. There was nothing out of the ordinary. And this is for our core products. So our main offerings that we sell online courses and online programs. So the revenue I'm gonna show you is based on that. It doesn't include other revenue streams, which we do have as well, because these really are the core of our business. And the whole way that I built my business and created this business model and helped my clients create the similar sort of business model is so that there can be times like this. I can take a break, people on my team can take a break, and the revenue will stay consistent. This was, as I said, the biggest day of my life so far, and I wanted to be fully present for every little moment. So as I was completely out of reach from my business and my team, and I was walking down the aisle to my future husband, the business was still running. Spreadsheet's open, and let's take a look at what happened. Let's get into it. Let's dive in. So, total revenue on Friday was $39,481. The total cash collected on Friday, which was basically consisting of if people decided not to pay in full and they did a payment plan of some kind, that was $25,743, looking at the spreadsheet. The total revenue for last week was $131,931. The total cash was $118,629. The total ad spend, and I want to really clarify this, the total ad spend for last week was $30,000. Now you're probably thinking, but Sunny, you don't run ads. Yes, I do. So we didn't start running ads until years into my business. And why that's really important to understand is that you should never run ads until you have a proven product that's already selling without having to pay to sell it. So we were able to have pure profit, meaning that the money that we were making in the early years of my business was able to be stored, and then we could use that to then invest into paid advertising to allow us to reach even more people with our really amazing programs and serve even more people around the world and scale the business faster. But even having said that, yes, we run ads, but over 50% of our sales and our revenue still comes organically, meaning that it's traffic that we're not paying for. So that's something that we're really proud of in my business, and a big testament of that is because we have really strong organic platforms, particularly this channel, this YouTube channel. So it's bringing in leads and sales for us every single day for free, in addition to the paid ads that we're running that are also bringing in leads and sales. So the total profit for last week was $88,629. And that is crazy. The sun just got super bright, so I'm gonna move, but it's crazy to me. It's so surreal, and you know this hasn't been an overnight success. You know that I worked really, really hard to make my business easy, and I always say that, work really hard to make your life easy and your business easy. And to be able to step away, get married, and have my business still run without me is an incredible thing. It is a machine, and we've built it that way, and that's what my goal is, to help other entrepreneurs have in their lives so that they can have a life and a business, like I said, and not have their business run their life. And that's why we call it this evergreen sales machine, so that if I need to take time off or anyone in my business needs to take time off, they can, and it will still operate, which is what a business really should be at the end of the day. So I am beyond grateful that this is the place that I've built my business to, and I can help other people do this as well. And I'm so grateful that I can have these breaks, but I really like coming back. I wanna come back to you. I wanna come back to my team. I love what I do, and I don't resent what I do because I have the freedom. And I talked about this last week, that I feel like I've had 3 marriages. I married my business first, and I really dedicated myself to it. And then I married myself, and I fell in love with myself, and I really got to know myself and trust myself. And then I met Nav. And to be now at a place where they've all come together in such a flow is the most beautiful thing in the world. Is there gonna be hard times ahead? I'm sure, in all of those aspects, but to have this base of peace is just the best thing ever. To be able to step away and truly soak in the things in my life that are the most valuable to me and have the peace of mind to know that my business is still running without me is the greatest wedding gift I ever could have given myself. And this isn't something I've just done for myself. You definitely wanna watch Jeffrey's story of how he quit his job with the money he made from just 700 subscribers next.